Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we are looking at the Konig XB-16 snow tire chains here on our 2019 Mazda CX-5. You might be interested in snow tire chains if you are going to a state that requires them, maybe if you're going to the resort with a lot of snow, or if you're expecting a really heavy winter, you're going to start looking for snow tire chains for your vehicle. These are the heavy duty tire chains. They give you a little bit more traction and a little bit more oomph on the road compared to the other low profile snow tire chains. So if you're expecting a lot of snow and a lot of ice, you might be interested in these. The chains themselves are arranged in a diamond pattern, and what that means is that they cover a bit more of your wheel compared to, let's say, the traditional ladder style chains. That's going to be very helpful with your turns as well as your stops. Also, since they do cover a bit more of that wheel, you're going to have a smoother ride compared to the bump of a ladder style chain. You're going to feel a little bit less of that bump. The links are made of a manganese nickel alloy steel, so that alloy is important for corrosion resistance. If you're going to have extreme weather conditions, a lot of salt, a lot of ice, a lot of water, you're going to have to make sure these stand up to those elements. You can see each side is flat, so each side is going to be working to create traction on the road. Here in the front, I'd really like the design because you have color-coded links that helps you figure out what's the next step when you're putting things together. They are also coated so that even if it's really cold and if you're not wearing gloves, you're not going to be freezing your hands off, and it has an easy adjustment system. Instead of self-tensioners or tensioners you have to add on or clip on, you just run this through and tighten it down. The tires I have these installed on are size 225, 55, R19. If you're not sure what tire size you have, you can find them printed on the sidewall of your tires. Also, I have them installed on our front tires as per the Mazda CX-5 manual. If you're not sure where to put them, you can check out your manual. That plus knowing your tire size will help you use our fit guide to get the best fit for your vehicle. Before we take a look at the install process, let's take a look at the case it comes in. So it has this plastic case, which I really like because it's a hard shell case, making it more durable and easy to store inside your vehicle. You have this hook and loop patch here at the back. That way it just sticks onto your floor and doesn't slide around as you drive around. And then when you open it up, you can see how there are two chains on the inside as well as this goodie bag. So this goodie bag is going to have plastic instructions, plastic gloves, a plastic mat, maybe some extra links in case yours break. Now I also recommend picking up a tire chain safety install kit. You can find that here at etrailer. That's going to have a rubber mat that's not going to blow away in the wind. Plus it's going to have some safety lights keeping you safe on the road as you install these chains. Let's take a look at that process. Before install, what I like to do is just set the chains on the ground and just comb through them. Make sure that none of my chains are warped or damaged or cracked. Also that I don't have any tangles. One thing to look out for is to make sure that your hook, the flat portion, is facing your tire and the hooked portion is facing away from the tire. But once everything looks good, then you're ready to start. And to start, I start by gathering this side of the chain with the yellow end and then feeding it as far as I can around my tire. Once you've brought it around, what I like to do is then just comb them out into a nice arc around my tire. I found that having that in that position makes it easier to drape over afterwards. And then you're going to grab each end of the snow tire chain and then you're going to connect it above your tire. These two ends connect together, so put them inside and then pull it to make sure they're secure. And then leave them behind the tire and drape the rest of the chains forward. The next step is to connect these two red pieces. So you're going to connect that hook to that chain or that link and then leave that on top and then come down here to the bottom to connect the bottom pieces. From here you're going to get this long chain with the rubber end, and that's going to fit into this hook or this lever. So press this lever and then wrap it around, and from there you get to pull it as much as you can, and then feed them through these red hooks. Depending on your tire size, you may use 1 or 2 or none, whichever gets the best fit. But once you do, then bring them as far across the chain as you can get it, and then secure it. Double check that everything looks secure, then do the same on the other side. Afterwards, I recommend rolling forward maybe a couple feet and then checking that everything's in place, or if they need to be pulled for a tighter fit. But once that all looks good, then you are good to go. And that was a look here at our Konig XB-16 snow tire chains here on our 2019 Mazda CX-5. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.